Have you ever said something in jest, yeah? Made a comment or some kind of prediction back in the day, and 6 months down the line, or a year later, or a year and a half later, what you said in jest or what you kind of like predicted actually came to fruition or had some kind of validation to it. And you think to yourself at the time, wow, if only I could predict the lottery like that.
You're crazy. Am I? Yes. Am I? Yes. Am I?
When Harry and Meghan got married, yeah, the whole world was ecstatic about it. Well, not the whole world, but the British and the media were ecstatic about it. Another royal wedding. And they enjoyed the party. And then when she got pregnant, yeah, it was like, oh, she's going to have a baby. And everyone was happy about that. And I thought to myself, well, this is all good news, but I can see troubles are coming ahead. And I remember saying that back in the day. This is back in the day, right? And I remember clearly that when the baby was born, yeah, there was a big hoo-ha and a big, what you could say, attack on Meghan, because no one was releasing pictures of the newborn straight away. Remember that? I'm sure we can all remember that. Yeah, there was a delay, as I would call it, in the releasing of the newborn baby, and everyone made a hoo-ha saying that Meghan was being selfish and the royals weren't doing this, and we're the public and we demand to see, blah, 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 so forth and so on. Remember them times there? And for a joke, or in jest at the time, I remember saying, or posted in Facebook and saying as well, and I'm not the only one that said this, I think it was a kind of like a running joke in the black community at the time, that, oh, the only reason why they're holding back on the pictures is because they're waiting to see what the complexion of that baby is before they kind of like let it out there, you know what I'm saying? And fast forward now to the other day, lo and behold, there is some possible truth to that claim.
But Harry reported back to her that a senior member of the royal family that wasn't the Queen or Prince Philip, so presumably is either Charles or William, we would hazard a guess, has made a comment to Harry about what colour skin his baby may be.
Now, to be honest with you, I'm not really going to do this video about the interview itself, but what I wanted to focus on is the subtleties and the cloaking of racism. And I wanted to use the situation with Harry and Meghan as an example, right? Because what you'll find, right, is that you had Piers Morgan come on and ask Alex Beresford.
Out of interest, if you have one parent is white, one parent is black, you know, what colour could your baby be? Let me finish. What colour could your baby be? Is there a difference between that question phrased in that innocent, perhaps, way, and somebody doing it in a tone that says, well, how dark is your baby going to be? Well, in a derogatory, perhaps racist tone.
Exactly. And
what is wrong with asking a simple, innocent question, as he put it, right, as to what, as I say, complexion the baby would be? What's wrong with that, asking that question? Yeah? This is what Piers Morgan wants to know. Now, for me, the issue with that question is how it's phrased. Yeah. And I would argue that the way that it's phrased is a typical example of the cloaked racism or the motivation behind certain things that people say. So what I wanted to do is rephrase that question, yeah, in how I hear it. Yeah, and then you can let me know if you think that sounds racist or not. So rather than ask, oh, out of curiosity, how we're kind of concerned about the complexion of that baby, right? If it was more to go like this, out of concern, we're concerned or we're worried about how far from white that baby could or may look when it's born. Now, does that sound racist to you? I don't know. It does to me, and that's how I hear it. Now, I could be the only one, but I'm sure when you rephrase it the way I did, you can understand or see how the question or asking that question itself is now seen as a racist one, right? Because it shouldn't matter. It's a baby, for crying out loud. Yeah, as long as it's healthy, breathing, it's all good, right? The royal family, or anyone, not just the royal family, but anyone in general, should not be concerned, especially if it's in a mixed race situation. They shouldn't be concerned about the complexion of the child. All they should need to worry about is whether it's healthy, and that's it. Yeah, no complications, everything's good. 2 or 3 days in hospital, bye-bye, on your way. Yeah. So for me now, for Harry to have said, or for Harry to have made it clear or expressed that one of his family members brought up his concerns of what the complexion of the baby would be, that to me is racially motivated, because what they're really asking is, how far from white is this child going to be, or could be? You know what I mean? And that's what I wanted to focus on in this video today, because to me this is a prime example of cloaked racism, because of the motive for asking the question. Know what I mean? And that's what I wanted to say today. You know what I mean? But let me know what you think in the comments below, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I'm out. Peace.
Yes. Am I? Yes. Am I? Yes.